Oh, very well. The Dynast speak, and they all just congratulate you in this manner,
Mm-hmm.
And they leave to do
Is there
Dynast to return to their business.
is there anybody present who I'd want to see? Probably not.
Saya
Who would you want to? Who would you
I don't
want
know,
to see right
Lekiko?
now? Ah, yes, she has been watching.
Oh, but she's not saying anything?
No, she gives you a short, warm smile and offers you the standard words of congratulations to a duel's winner.
Okay, empathy.
Go for it.
Average.
Average.
Yes, she is holding back for some reason.
Now, yeah, okay, I wanna know, is she, like, worried for me, or is she like, I have to, like, show restraint even though I'm happy for her? Which one is it?
What? Average,
Worry
right?
or restraint?
Restraint.
Ah, okay, then I'm not worried. Then I give her a warm smile. I don't give her the same disdain I give the other dynasts.
Yes, dickhead, you mean.
How does...
No, of course. Yes?
How do... Gailen, she was obviously happy. How does Sayala react? Is that a real reaction? Interesting.
Interesting. Interesting, indeed.
Mildly fascinating. Actually, Mikri sees her reaction. She extends her hands, and she's like, really? That's all you got?
What? I have seen more spectacular battles in my younger days.
Oh, really? You as a outcast is what I would say, not lost egg. You as an outcast, you've witnessed many battles between dragon blood.
If you are raised in the arena, yes.
Oh, well, if you say so. Sounds like an interesting arena. Might want to visit it one day.
No, we closed it. It was to the death.
Okay, still interesting. But yeah, to the death isn't my style. After all, if you kill all your opponents, who's there left to fight? And that's the only way you can go stronger in life, if you have interesting rivals to challenge you.
If you say so.
Yes, I say so. And I speak from experience. Anyway, I'm hungry again. I'm gonna get a bite to eat and a lot of booze to drink. Who's with me?
I throw a chicken at her face. A cooked chicken. It's cold now, but anyway.
No, I'd prefer. Thank you, and she gives it back. But wait. What am I saying? No. I want some more food too. So yes, Mikri is pleased with herself, but she's probably still hurting on the insides.
Yes, indeed. But with a bit of food and some lovely and some drink and some boasting, Mikiri finds that her stress boxes are slowly being cleared. So you get comfortable with how you were beaten.
I of course go to tell my new friends that the death of their friend was avenged and that I was victorious and whatnot.
Ah, yes, indeed. In glorious detail, you could tell them that.
Yeah, actually, wasn't anybody present? Those guys?
Well, yes, a few of them were present, and they will spread the word.
Ah, okay.
Because
most of them probably have a job or something.
They need to make a living.
Yeah, exactly. I understand. In that case, I
Luckily,
asked
the
them to
fire.
spread the word that their friend's death was avenged.
Good, 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 good. And as you have yourself a hearty, victorious banquet, all with your newfound friends, you hear a polished voice outside, um, a polished voice outside going, "Hear ye!" Going, hear ye! Spread the news. 2 days ago, a vile fiend of creation, dared to destroy, dared to try to destroy your fair city. But fear not, good
Huh?
citizens, for the Empire has stopped them.
What?
And as you look out, you see a few folks, a few town criers.
Mhm.
And you see one town crier dressed nicely with a large bell to rustle up a mob,
Mhm.
telling the crowd that the Empire has saved the day.
I'd like to know more details.
Would you
Okay.
like to know more?
So I go out there.
Okay. Well, actually, considering this is an eatery, you can just turn around and ask for you can just open a window, sort of, and just listen in without leaving your food.
Yeah, you know what? Mikri just pops her head up, but she's still like holding a mug of ale or whatever, and she's
Mhm.
like, "Hey, I want to know more. What anathema? What was he doing?"
It was a fair folk, out to
Oh,
ravage the mortals of this world. A fair folk so foul and distasteful, None of them no mortal that saw him would ever sleep without nightmares. His treachery and cruelty knows no bounds. But luckily for you, the Scarlet and the warriors of the Scarlet Empress have defeated this vile
Okay,
creature,
when was the battle?
banishing it
The big battle? That was
2 days
yesterday.
ago,
Oh, so
something like that.
he's just referring to the big battle.
Yes.
Didn't notice?
Bicker just waltzes out there. She's like okay, buddy, take 5, and she just pushes him aside, and she starts like, hear ye, here's the true tale of what happened.
Okay, this will be hilarious. Go on.
And she of course goes by with the whole introduction again. My Mura Vickery, and she's like waving her mug around. She's still sober though, but most people probably
Of
think she's
course.
drunk or something. I am Mura Vickery, the scarred bulwark of Lookshy, and hero of Chiaroscuro. I took part in the battle the crier was just talking you about, and it wasn't just the realm on their own, because that's what they want you to think. It was only the realm. No, it was. Of course, they did their part. They helped out,
Yeah.
but yeah, but also. It was mainly due to the heroic actions of the Seventh Legion, of which I am part, and the heroic efforts of people like you. And she just points over to a random citizens. Yes, brave volunteers who, even though they have little fighting experience, they still put their life on the line to protect this fair city. And I like start telling, like my good friend, and I start like just reciting some names of people I can still remember with some volunteers.
Yes. Yes. Those people
That's
that you thought were undisciplined louts,
yeah,
thugs.
and she emphasized that yeah, because the realm would like you to think that you're all helpless without them, it was actually people like you who were instrumental in this victory, but they're not gonna tell you that. But I will.
Cool. Let's see. The town crier is staring at you amazed, going, "Yes, right."
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
fired.
let's see how well you do. Roll me a presence. See if you
Okay,
get
okay.
heckled off stage.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
oh well, they're
Okay, sure.
commoners. They're easily impressed, probably.
Yes, they are impressed, and they cheer. Yeah, they basically say, "Yeah, we're awesome."
Mhm. Now
Yeah,
don't let
those
it get to
fancy
your
pants,
head.
those
Too
fancy
late.
pants, dragon-blooded, are just may have all their fancy powers, but they don't know what it's like to fight a real fight with only your bare hands.
Yeah. Vicar just plays
Exactly.
along.
Yes.
I hope they at least have realized by now that Vickery also looks kind of Dragon Blood.
Yeah, and they go, wait. Luckily, they do know what an outcast looks like, so they
Okay.
actually
I did
cast you
mention the
not as
7th
a
Legion. I did mention the
Yeah.
7th Legion.
good for you.
Good for you.
Let's see. Let me just quickly check if Namari has a skill 1.
Oh, and she
Ah,
adds
here.
like before she
I'll
leaves. So if you see
I'll
one of
use-
those, yes, sorry.
I will use Nemari to roll it. Wow, that's what I know about the 7th Legion.
They've probably have heard of it once or twice.
It's far, far away.
Anyway, she just like adds, so if you see one of those heroes I just told you about, make sure to buy them a drink or something.
Okay, you actually, well, I'm guessing you didn't. Yeah, they're going to go, a drink. Well, suppose.
We're not that generous.
Indeed.
That doesn't sound like something we would do.
Exactly. You notice that they are not not yet convinced of that.
Oh well. I'm gonna leave
Yes,
it at that.
Okay. Good. Now let's see. With that little distraction done, I'd like to know what you're going. What do you want to do?
Find a ruby-eyed killer. Actually,
Cool.
that goddess, grandmother Bright, she gave me something to do and I forgot what it was. She gave me a mission.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I know she wanted me to do something, but I can't remember what it was.
Think about it. You'll figure it out.
I can't remember. Oh yes, and I
Don't
want to
worry.
teach. And there's a
Yes.
hammer-shaped tower that challenged Mickery. So I want to teach
Yes.
him a lesson too.
You want to teach a tower a lesson.
Oh, there's maybe
Now,
something I
dear-
can do.
One moment. Dear listeners, before you think that Mercury has completely lost her mind, this is a creation. Items and places can have a sentient spirit inside of them. Normally, the spirit of a spoon, for instance, is just a tiny little thing that you don't want to have a conversation with. But something old and something revered, like an ancient tower that nobody has been able to enter, that can have a spirit. And she did talk to the tower.
Yes,
It's
and
not
it
crazy.
insulted me. So revenge.
Yes, because that's what Fireblooded do. They take revenge upon towers.
Anyway,
Yes.
there's something if possible, I'd like to even take care of this out of character because I don't want it to take up too much time.
And which is?
Taking care of the debt I have towards the elemental dragon of fire. because he helped
Yes.
me out in battle and whatnot when I prayed to him. I'd like to go have a talk with this. He wasn't a judge, but what was he again?
Magistrate?
Yeah, that guy who tried to have us all thrown in jail at that one point.
Oh, of course, yes. You can try and convince him to help out with repairing the temple.
Yes,
Yes.
because I already have like the volunteers, the people who want to work for it, but we don't have the material yet. So I already talked to him about it, but we didn't. Yeah, he was gonna think about
Okay.
it basically. So if
Roll me
possible,
roll me a simple presence test then.
yeah, I'm gonna like go to him and talk to him about it and say, oh, I've
Yeah,
got these
that's
volunteers here to could you perhaps take care of the material costs or something, and I'll take care of the people, the workforce.
cool. Yes, that will probably fall on very interested ears.
Because
As
I
long as
know
you don't-
he's also he also doesn't like the fact that the temple is in disrepair.
No. He
Great.
is indeed a religious person. Excellent. He agrees wholeheartedly and thinks it's an excellent idea, and is very generous of you to volunteer people.
And she says,
So yes,
oh, and to commemorate our great victory a couple of days ago, I think perhaps we should commemorate a statue to the Great Immaculate Dragon of Fire, Hesish. You know, as like a token of our gratitude to him, and also as like a symbol of our victory against the forces who would seek to destroy creation.
He thinks that, yeah, the magistrate goes, yes, but why Ashish?
Well, Mikra just like comes clear and just admits that she prayed to Hesish and give her strength in battle, and he actually answered her prayer. So she thinks he's also should be thanked for the victory.
Okay. Well, in that case, it should be you that
Crap.
commissions this little statuette.
Why was I so honest? I should have come up with a bullshit story.
But he does tell you of a very good artisan that he knows, somebody who works with obsidian, I think. Yeah, with obsidian, and that and gives you a name to drop there, so you can get it.
But obsidian is black.
Yeah, but they change it. It's lava. They
okay.
know how to change it so that it is red lava glass.
Still out of character. I think I don't really have enough money to pay for that, even if I get a discount. So I'm gonna have to like find some loot somewhere
Yes.
before I can
Or
do
you
that.
you need to find a job.
Job? That's not something. That's not something dragon blooded do.
Well, okay, there's that. You want to have the broken flame fan repaired.
Oh yeah. And of course, there's the thing of the ruby-eyed killer. Oh yeah, and we were going to go. Now I remember. We were going to go look for artifacts in the below city, the Undercity.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I'll find something there I can sell, and then use that to pay that artisan.
Exactly. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
That will totally not backfire upon you. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Okay, let's see.
What about the rest?
Yeah. Let's just say that Mikiri talks enthusiastically about all the future plans, and of course likens her sterling defeat of this depraved dynasty to how she's going to fight the ruby-eyed killer.
Yeah, you know what? She especially brings up ruby-eyed killer and the whole thing that they're gonna hunt for artifacts in the Undercity, and maybe you guys would like to help out with that. We could always use a couple of extra hands. Join the 7th Legion. I mean, never mind.
Where's Richard?
Yeah, where did he go?
He's talking to his girlfriend, I believe.
Typical.
Typical man. Really.
Yeah. Whatever happened to bros before hoes?
Yeah, whatever. I'm here.
Oh, there he is!
Bro.
The last thing we just heard.
Ah, yes. Kidding. Right.
You say so.
All right. So I'm here. What's up?
Basically,
yes,
Mikiri
was
was.
talking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you go.
She was basically telling you guys about her plans, that they were going to like look for the ruby-eyed killer, bring him to justice. Also, they were gonna go to the Undercity to hunt for some treasures, find some artifacts, and she was like seeing if you guys were like interested in that kind of thing. You could always use a couple of extra hands.
Well, is the ruby-eyed killer a dragon-blooded?
Mikiri smiles broadly and she says, "The ruby-eyed killer is an anathema. He is a solar exalted."
Do those have destinies?
Yes. No. Sorry, my mistake.
I think all exalted are just immune to that kind of divination.
The best way to find a solar is by looking at the destinies of the mortals around him. It's like trying to find a black hole. You see it by how the light around it gets messed up.
Right.
Okay.
It's also a fitting analogy considering it's astrology that we're talking about.
Yep. All right. What about artifacts? Is there any way to divine with artifacts?
Good question. I need
Artifacts
to
aren't
think
alive.
about. Yes, they're not alive. Some of them are, but those are generally kind of you don't want to touch them.
Don't you have any
Yeah, but-
divination to look for places of power or something? Like look for strong
Yes,
power
that's
signals or something?
geomancy.
Oh, that's not
That's
her area of
geomancy.
expertise. That's not her area
Nope.
of expertise. Ah, crap.
Well, every sorcerer from the heptagram does know a few things about ley lines. Dragon lines. So yes, he could find places of power.
Geomancy
Mhm.
sounds
Then
cool.
again, so can everyone else with
Yeah.
a bit of with a bit of schooling.
Oh well. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Start poking around.
I'll follow Makiri, but while I'm following her, I'm going to be taking down notes on how to go about finding the ruby-eyed killer. People that we come in contact with that might know what it looks like, or anything that can give me a general description, anything like that.
Okay, sure. You're going to
Mikri
try
is a little
and-
suspicious at the help of the Dynast, though.
Yeah, she's a mortal enemy.
Yeah, because Sayela hasn't said anything yet for some reason. She's like, Mikri says, like, I could understand that Miss Sayela here could like want to help me, maybe for the money or something, even though she hasn't said anything. But anyway, why do you? Sorry, I'm saying this, but why do you want to help us? I mean, you're a dynast. What? Are you?
I'm a what?
You're not spying on us, are you?
I'm a what?
No, I'm
No,
not
no, no.
talking to you.
She's referring to Galen.
So
She's-
that's what it is. You think I'm a spy?
Not necessarily. I just think it's strange
You think it's strange? Why?
that you want to help us without anything to gain from it. Yeah, sorry. I don't
There's plenty-
have the best kind of impression about Dynast. Sorry.
There's plenty to gain from helping you.
Really.
Mm-hmm. Knowledge. Knowledge and experience.
Okay. So you just do this for free then?
Well, no. I would, share in the treasures that we find.
Oh, of course, yeah, sure.
But other than that, knowledge and experience is its own reward. After all, the stars give us all the knowledge we need. And she starts drifting off again.
Vicar is just looking at her like, is she serious? In like disbelief. She's not certain what to
Well,
make of her.
in the
You
Seventh
see it.
Legion, air bloods are often also called airheads because sometimes a few of them tend to dream a lot.
I see.
Yeah, you see a blank expression on her face as she just stares off into the sky.
Well, Dawa, I've apparently also forgotten to write down when Mikuri's date with Lekiko was. God damn.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, I hope not, because knowing you.
Yes, who am I?
Ah, that's the first philosophical question you should ask.
Indeed. So, still,
Just getting the feeling that last session I like didn't feel like taking notes, or I just didn't save correctly. That maybe that's it. I don't know. Anyway.
oh, we will work something out.
Well,
Yeah.
Mikuri is still a little bit in disbelief, and she's not certain what to make of Galen, but she's like, "All right, welcome aboard, I guess." And then she looks at Sayala. What about you?
Well, I was going to explore the world as a mercenary for hire, so she holds an empty bag upside down, shakes it. It's empty, and I need food, so I need money.
Mikuri's like, what a coincidence! I'm a officer in the 7th Legion, and the 7th Legion is widely known as basically a mercenary army. So, yeah. As mercenaries have to
okey-dokey.
stick together.
Yeah, mercenaries.
And then you hear her come back from her gate, from her far off thing. Wait, mercenaries. Oh,
Yes.
that's what you guys are.
Technically,
That sounds like fun.
I suppose. Right now we're on a serious mission though, no fun.
Oh, it's always fun, depending on how you look at it.
Let's just say I have personal business with the Ruby-eyed killer. He killed people very dear, close to my heart. Right?
Well, then it'll be great fun and great pleasure in taking them out, won't it?
I suppose. But yeah.
Like I said, it depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I think with I'm getting the feeling you're kind of a diviner of sorts, and talking to Rylan.
You see Galen just giggle for a second. No, whatever gave you that idea?
She's like, well, maybe could you like use your powers to look for the ruby-eyed killer?
Sadly, Exalted don't have destinies, but maybe tonight the stars could help me find where the Ruby-eyed killer could strike next, or where the Ruby-eyed killer could be.
Yeah, because
You
our
you-
scouts
you
are
do need-
scouring.
Hmm.
Yes, Dawa.
You need detailed personal information about whom you're going to scry about.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, Mikuri gives all the information she knows about the ruby-eyed killer, what he looks like, and
Okay.
yeah, that's all she knows basically. She doesn't really know all that much about him. He's a mystery.
And without a date of birth,
Nope.
it will be very difficult to divine anything about Ruby
She has no idea.
Who
Okay.
does?
Mhm.
Let's see.
But anyway, Mikri says, well, basically our scouts are scouring the city for any clues of his whereabouts. But yeah, if you could perhaps, they don't have your kind of ability, so I thought maybe you could have more luck at it.